Aim is probably the most essential thing to get better at Overwatch. Or to get better at any FPS game, you need good aim. Because without aim, you're not going to be able to do anything. Let's be honest. Alright, this is what you do. You go into the game browser, and you do create, and you put in this code, MFVNV. I'll put it in the description. And you put import code, and MFV, whatever it was. I don't remember what it was. But you put it there, and then you can save it. So I have mine saved as aim trainer. So you save the preset like this. You put save preset, and you just name it whatever you want. Now you can just load it up and go right into it. Alright, so let's do a quick rundown of, let's just focus on DPS. Most people watching this is probably going to be DPS. So let's do a quick rundown of what DPS you should be playing. Alright, so first I want you to understand your role as DPS. So every DPS has like a specific target or a specific objective they need to do during the fight in order to help their team win. You should learn either Ashe, McCree, Widowmaker, or Soldier to take care of flying targets like Pharah or Echo. These characters are also good because they provide so much coverage for your team because of the area they're able to cover with their hit scan range. The next set of heroes I think you should be good at is Sombra, Tracer, Reaper, Doomfist, and Genji. What these heroes are good at is getting into the enemy team and getting a pick safely and providing pressure on the enemy team backline. The next set of heroes I think you need to learn, I call them the cheese heroes. So there's a Bastion, Junkrat, McCree, Mei, and Pharah. I call these heroes the cheese heroes because they give so much value to the team, and they're easy to play. They're easy to play and they give so much value to the team. That was a brief rundown on most of the heroes. I can go into more in-depth descriptions of them, but not now. To practice your train as a hit scan, you should go into the Spear Frenzy and put this on heroes. I don't ever play with spears because it just makes more sense to play against heroes. The key thing here is even though it's like kind of nonchalant, laid-back shooting, you want to aim with every shot. You want to aim with every shot. It will train your hand to be doing this over and over every time you're aiming. Every time you're going to take a shot, aim with every shot. Okay, the next mode is Flick. Flick is where you actually improve your aim as a hit scan. Because you need to be able to get these quick shots right when you see the enemy in order to really hit your shots. So this will train you to hit more shots, basically. And remember, aim with every hit. The key to this is making sure that your hand is moving as fast as your reflex is. Because if my hand is going too slow, then I'll shoot too early. If my hand is going too fast, then I'll shoot too far. You have to learn to sync your hand movements with your click, which takes time. Alright, the next game mode is Hero Juggle. So at first, this one seems a little silly because they kind of just jump like this, but there's a science to this, alright? Alright, so the point of this game is to make sure you can flick between two targets that are moving at the same time. Be able to set target priority. See, this one's going up and this one's going lower. And it also helps hitting targets that are unexpectedly moving. Easy, right? Okay, the next game I want to talk about is Flying Heroes. Flying Heroes is pretty basic. So every hero in the game has a set trajectory of where they're going to go in the air. That's why jumping while you're strafing is bad. Don't do it, because you want to crouch. Every time you're gonna jump when you're strafing, crouch instead. Train your fingers in your brain to crouch instead of jump when you're strafing. It can be so instinctive to jump, but you want to crouch instead, because this is what happens. That's what happens when you jump. See, when you jump, you get this predictive arc. I suck. See, when you jump, you get this predictive arc. That's super easy to predict. You just kind of follow them and keep aiming at their head. So now you know this. Watch out for when people jump. When people jump and you see them jump, you'll know, oh, they're going to go like this. Then you just shoot them. You line up your shot and you shoot them. Okay, the next game mode I want to talk about is Hero Arena. So Hero Arena, I always do a Tracer, a Genji, and a Pharah. Because those are the heroes that are hardest to hit in actual games. So you see how they actually move? Like, kind of like real people. They won't move like super high level players. Maybe they're moving like silvers probably. Definitely not this Pharah is not moving. But a Pharah in a real game will be using cover like the environment to protect herself. But this will train you to get used to how people are moving so you can get better at hitting them. Like Hanzo relies on being able to guess where the target's gonna go. So if I can guess where the Tracer's going, I can hit her. And this will get me used to knowing where the tracer is gonna go.
Perfect.
Okay, the last game mode is threats. So threats I use is like the ultimate challenge. Let's say it, ultimate challenge, because I do this. I can play with 4 soldiers. See the soldiers, they all move like this. They're all running and they're like running in different directions. We should also be doing that as a soldier. If you're running away, like just spam directions and crouch and run around so you can't get hit. It's hard to hit. So this helps you basically just track enemies. This basically helps you track enemies. This is really good for flankers because you're going to be up close to enemies all the time. And you're also going to be in areas where the enemies don't see you. So they probably will be running like this, where they don't see you and they're just moving around. This can still be used for hit scans too. It helps me predict, it helps me be able to hit these moving targets with hit. Alright, it's a good tip for Widow. Just shoot them like that when they're low health, okay? This is probably really good practice for projectile hitters like Farah, because you need to be able to guess where the enemies are going so you can aim your rockets correctly. As you can see, I'm having a really hard time guessing where this soldier is going, so I can't hit him with anything. I didn't kill anything. Yeah, that's basically it on how to improve your aim. All these game modes will help you. You just need to practice this at least like an hour a day maybe. And remember, aim with every shot and your body will get used to it. Repetition. Repetition is key. I hope you guys found any of that useful, and if you didn't, then you still have the aim trainer. The aim trainer's credit goes to PMAJellies. He is the creator of this aim trainer, and I just use it. You could use it too. It's a really good aim trainer. If you want me to do more guides or go in depth on specific heroes, then I can do that too. Just comment down below. You can check out my other videos here and here. They're both here. They're going to be floating here, hopefully.